Hi, here we are for the Eurometal Express show on www.phonic.fm, and I am in Mexico City, and I'm with Andy, and I am with Jake from Amaranthe. And how are you?
I'm fine, a little bit tired. We had, our travel schedule for the past couple of weeks have been, hysterical.
Yeah.
We flew from Sweden to USA, from USA to Canada, from Canada to Japan, from Japan to Canada, from Canada to United States, from United States to Mexico, and tomorrow we fly back to USA again.
It's like crazy. And it's your first time here in Mexico.
Yeah, it's the first time in Mexico. Yeah.
So what do you expect for the audience?
I don't know. I know that we have a lot of crazy fans here in Mexico. You can always see that on our Facebook page and stuff like that. And I think that they've been looking forward for this show for a couple of years now. Unfortunately, there's this metal festival tomorrow or Saturday or something like that that probably attracts a lot of people to that festival. People cannot buy tickets for both shows, but I'm pretty happy to play here as well. We were supposed to play in that venue, but it's the first time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
awesome.
I will ask you, the question being is, how do you feel that you have changed over the years? From the first album to the third album, now you're actually reaching UK media a lot because your video is on the TV.
Yeah.
Have you noticed a lot more
TV?
success? It's on the TVs. How do you feel about this now being publicised in UK TV?
Absolutely. If that's the truth, it's
It is. I've
fantastic.
seen it 3 times.
Awesome. No, I love that, and it's awesome.
Yeah.
I'm very polite. Here in the UK media, you have to be very polite, and I'm gonna have a cup of tea. And oh, you hit me in the face, and I will just say, oh, that hurts, man. You want a cup of tea? Stupid.
Oh God. And anyhow, yeah. So anyhow, Paola, what would you like to ask him now?
No. I think it's awesome to be played in a major media. Some metal fans, think that you're selling yourself out when you go public or something like that. But to be honest, every band that has a huge following are, considered to be what's the name?
I don't know. As long as it is not the F word.
No, it's not the F word.
Sort of like
when you have a huge following,
idolised in some sense.
Not idolised, but you're commercialised.
Yeah.
People say, you're commercial, you're blah blah blah.
And but it's good that you get the publicity. Yeah. So
yeah, absolutely. But that's the thing. I've never ever struggled for being famous or anything like that with my music. I've only written music for myself. And now when you're coming up to this level, it's great.
And you deserve it.
Yeah, absolutely. But I cannot see why it sticks in some people's eyes that, but when I started listening to this band, they were just this tiny, and now they're, playing in front of thousands of people, and they have been, now they're commercial.
It's not about the publicity.
Absolutely.
What did you say, Paola?
That it's not about the publicity, it's about to be yourself in music.
Exactly. And I want as many people as possible to listen to our music. I want to reach out to as many people as I can.
I think that you're growing a lot.
Exactly. And growing is a big part of your, you have to fight for something, right? If you go to school, you don't want to be able to just know the things that you learned the first day in school. You want to be a professor later on. And that is what we're doing here. We want to be Iron Maiden later.
And then one thing that you can feel honoured and privileged about is this is the first time you've ever played Mexico, yeah?
Yeah, absolutely.
And you are also doing the first exclusive with me and Paola doing an interview together. Because she lives in Mexico City, and as you know, I live in England.
Yeah.
So there you go.
So
you are the first band.
Awesome.
And it's an honour to do this. And so the vocals, and obviously we have Henrik on the vocals. Do you want to ask a question about Henrik?
Just about the change. I mean, it's different when you are on the stage with him or with Andy Blake.
They almost look the same, so it's actually great to have Henrik on board. He's a fantastic growler. He is nice, he's handsome, and he's
gorgeous.
Yeah, he's gorgeous, exactly.
He attracts the girls.
He attracts the girls, yeah. But compared to Andy, they are more or less, they're behaving more or less the same on stage. They look the same.
They do look very similar.
They look very similar. So
he's taller.
He's taller, yeah. But he has a little bit of another way to express himself when he sings. He's a little more clearer in his way of growling.
His growl is softer.
His growl is.
It's not so deep.
Exactly.
As Andy.
No,
Andy
yeah,
has
exactly.
a deeper growl.
Yeah, but I would not say it's softer. I would say it's more definable.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, it's clearer. It's
Okay.
you could hear what he's singing about.
Yeah.
The words comes out. So that it's easier to pick up what the he's doing.
Yeah. And
but he's also a little bit more dynamical when it comes to like the rhythm part. So he has like a lot of hip hop influences in his growls, which you can also hear.
And he likes that type of music.
Yeah, we like that. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. And that's it. You all like different genres of music.
Yeah,
That's what brings
all
you
of us
together.
listen to a lot of stuff. You mean I
So-
listen to everything from Joey Tempest's solo albums to Linkin Park to
Maiden, the classic bands.
to Eminem. I love Eminem. So and not the red and blue ones. The rap.
And is there anywhere in Latin America you want to go to? And try?
Yeah, I would love to. I would love to see Brazil and Chile.
Well, you're here now, obviously in Mexico.
Yeah, but in Mexico I am here now.
Yeah.
I thought the question was.
No, but is there others that you want to go to, like, because you've made it to Latin America?
No, this would be Central America for me.
We were talking about this earlier. Don't upset these guys. It's like
Latin America,
they say
it's
we're
easier.
just Latin Americans. Okay, just remember. They say this is like
Okay, I live in Florida then. It's easier to say Sweden is in Florida than Scandinavia.
And
Next is Brazil, Chile. Do you aim for those countries?
Not really aiming for these countries because, like, to be honest, we love to go there. We have tons of fans there, but we have to aim for where the market is.
Okay.
Like we go to
yeah.
Russia once a year, but that is because it's close and they, we have a huge following there when it comes to the audience. But it doesn't cost us loads of money to go there, and they pay well. But other than that, we go to countries that we sell CDs in. We go to Japan, we go to England, we go to Europe, we go to the States because that's where people buy our CDs.
it's the same. Can I just say it's the same with radio? It's like our show, isn't it? It's like we aim, and we're in Europe. And when we started the Eurometal Express show, we thought that Scandinavia would be the market.
Yeah.
Latin America is the market.
Yeah, of course.
So we do push it at Latin America.
Yeah, absolutely. And I would love to go there. But as you put the question like this, that if we aim to go there, it's not our highest priority right now because we have to be
In the place where you sell.
we have to be in the territories like the States, like in Europe and in Japan, where which actually pay our rent. If you get up my point.
It's important. Yeah.
Why did you come here to Mexico?
Because we were in Dallas.
Okay, so it's near.
It's not too far.
It's close. We are on a European we are on an American tour right now, and we are doing that for 6 weeks. And we also flew from the States to Japan and back to do Loud Park.
Okay.
But it also because we had a week there that either we would go home or either we would fly somewhere else, and then we decided to fly to Japan.
And one question I really am interested in asking is, you are coming to England with this tour, and will you come? And if you do,
We just released the dates. The dates.
have you? But I'm in Mexico, so I haven't seen anything.
The dates have just been released.
For
It's
the
gonna
UK?
Yeah, it's going to be in February or March. I don't remember the dates.
I think Elise said it because you came over recently when we did the.
I think we do 4 shows. It's going to be part of the European tour.
Okay, because when you did the last album, you came at the back of the album.
Yeah,
you
exactly.
And it was kind of weird when we did the interview because I was interviewing Elise and Morten, and I was like, well, this is kind of weird because I'm kind of talking about this
But
album.
I can be honest there. In the UK, they don't pay, and the venues are. But to be honest, and this is from my heart, we love our UK fans, and it's not only England. We would like to go to Scotland and stuff like that. But for the shows that I've been doing in England, there's no, and this is nothing about England in general. This is about the actual venues, the people that actually, the only venues that are okay in England are the U2 academies.
Yeah, the O2,
so like the U2 academies.
O2.
O2, exactly. Yeah. And in London and in I think we played Manchester.
And you did the Wolverhampton Slade Rooms last time when I saw you.
Slade Room was terrible because like there's mold in the dressing rooms.
Yeah.
There's this what do you call the mats that you could pet like a dog?
Yeah.
What do you call them?
Oh, the rugs.
Rugs. Yeah. In the showers, in the worst arena that I've ever been to is the one in Sheffield. What's the name of the venue?
The Corporation?
The Corporation. Yes.
Yeah.
It's. I'll put it like this: if the Swedish Health Administration would go in there, they would not only close it down, they would burn it down, and they will let it be a parking lot for the rest of eternity. Because that is the truth. It's so bad against bands to actually, okay, you can play here, and you don't take care of the bands at all when it comes to the actual venue. We're in Mexico. This venue is fantastic. There's everything here. But that's what I really hate, and I also think, and what I don't understand
is why
with England is why, because England always asked band like, oh, they never come here, but to be honest, this is the truth. I actually got an email from Islington. They offered us a standalone gig, and I replied to him saying that, just so you know, your venue is not only me saying, all the bands that I've ever met from Europe hate your venue. It's the worst venue I've ever been to.
Yeah. Oh.
And I think that venues like that should,
be burned.
No, but they should know about it. Yeah. Because like I also say that the U2
O2.
The O2, yes, sorry, O2, they're fantastic.
Yeah.
They have standards.
Birmingham Academy, O2 Academy, London Academy.
Exactly.
Manchester, several,
exactly. These are real venues and real bands come to play there.
Yeah.
But for smaller bands, like we were a year ago or 2 years ago, of course, if we come to a country, play these venues, and then we're get asked to come back,
and you say no.
Then we say no, because we think that all the venues are like that.
Okay.
So that is one of the reasons why we, decided to only do one show in London on a good venue and sell it out instead.
Yeah.
I know that it upsets a lot of people, but it's nothing to do with the fans.
Yeah.
It has to do that the market sucks.
Yeah. And well, it's an honest opinion, and appreciate that.
I totally think that you should be honest about stuff like this, because it's gone too far. Because the reason why these venues are still around is because no one is saying.
And that's truth. Truth is always important. Yeah. I mean, we must be coming to the end of the interview because you're going to go and have some lunch now. And we appreciate this. This has been a very last-minute interview, which has been really cool. So maybe you would like to ask Paola. Would you like to ask him what plan for the future?
Yeah. So what is for the future? What are you going to do now with Amaranthe?
We continue tomorrow. We continue our tour in North America tour. We have 7 shows or something like that left. Then we'll go down to Czech Republic to. Or Czech. Yeah, it's called Czech Republic.
Czech Republic,
yeah.
Prague and around.
Yeah, we're gonna do like the Masters of Rock Winter Edition. We're gonna perform the album live for the first time in Europe. Then we go to Russia, and then we have some days off in January. Then we start the European tour in February. So.
Cool, and I'm bloody looking forward to you coming to England. I'll tell you.
Absolutely.
And we're going to do this all over again for the English market, with an awfully posh English way, and we'll be very posh. Yes.
He's
like,
We're gonna have a cup of tea.
all right, mate. He's got the London accent. All right, mate.
practicing.
So anyhow,
I've
Jack,
not been practicing. This is actually the way you learn English in Swedish school.
you sound like Tobias Sammet. You do a little bit then. We really have Tobias here, yeah. Anyhow, Jake, Paola and I would like to thank you for this interview.
Of course, it's been amazing, and I'm glad to meet you. It's been amazing, seriously.
Are you allowed to say bad things in South America?
Yes, they
Yes, we can. So
Okay, chupame la polla.
Why couldn't you have done that from the start? See, this is the thing. See, that's the whole thing. It's like we are the northern people. Britain's kind of northern European, Western European, we'll call it, and we have the very similar humour to you guys. But we're not allowed to be as expressive as the Scandinavians.
No.
We're not allowed.
but we
Have a
don't.
biscuit.
Have a biscuit. Anyhow, we'd like to say thank you, and we'll do this over sometime again soon.
Yeah,
Right,
see you.
cheers.
Okay.
Bye.
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 Cheers.
Bye. Cheers.
Thank you.
See you
Bye.
later.
See you.